Hi, CJ. Thanks for stopping by. I was just gonna go look for goodies and so I'm gonna go over there to that lake. No, I have to hunt it at night.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Got my first moose yesterday. Last night, 31 meters away. Oh, there it is. I got my first moose. One shot. And I found out how to change ammo. You just open your whipping wheel and see it say switch ammo on the bottom. And switch sights. Just look like an animal trail, I'll follow it. Ps3. It's the only rifle I got. So I was 31 meters away when I shot it. No, with this gun. It's 243. I was 31 meters from it. No, I shot it with my rifle. Oh, tracks. Oh, tree. I'm looking for a place to ambush this white-tailed deer, probably at this big tree right here. By this tree, yeah.
Welcome to Yukon Valley, Chichiko. From up here, you're able to see almost the entire reserve. This looks like the spot to set the plane down. I'll pull up to the jetty and you can climb out. Now, good luck to you out there. Don't forget, I'm only a radio call away. I'm quite certain that you're the part of the puzzle that we've been missing out here. While I deal with paperwork and people, you're going to be my eyes and ears on the ground. Enjoy your time out in the reserve. Confident that someone of your ability will find their way around, no problem. I look forward to seeing the results of your hunt. Since you've just arrived, there's a couple of places nearby that I'd like you to visit. You can probably see the lookout tower, just up the hill from where I dropped you off. If you climb to the top, you'll get a great view of the surrounding area. There's also an outpost close to the tower. It's always good to know where you can rest your head after a day's work, right? Head to the outpost and make sure it's ready to receive visitors. I don't mind which one you travel to first, but I'd like you to stop off at both sites. Once you're up top, enjoy the view. These towers are used mostly for fire watch duties. But when I'm at the top of one, normally I just want to put my feet up and enjoy the tranquility. I haven't had a chance to do that in a long time, though. You at the top? Can you see the outpost from there? I normally do a routine check of an outpost after we've had visitors. All it takes is a forgotten half-eaten sandwich, and suddenly you have curious animals coming to investigate. Bears are temperamental neighbors, and you don't want them knocking on the door asking to borrow some sugar.
No, I didn't even know I got a rare yesterday. How you tell it's rare?
Reindeer, or caribou as they're known in North America, have a long history as the backbone of Native Alaskan society. The Gwich'in tribe have always harvested caribou to provide food, tools, and clothing. The herds are a fraction of their former size nowadays. Not many non-natives get to hunt them.
Oh, okay. Look at all those birds over there. I can't ping them. A little out of distance right there. Alright, off to the outpost. Don't worry, Gripe, I just got her. Let me learn the land first. Right there. Oh, this way. Hey, the puppet. Thanks for stopping by and saying hey. You're having a great night. I had to get the DLC, hunt some new territories, pick out some new land. Still rocking the same rifle and the same pistol.
Welcome to Loggers Point. 100 years ago or so, felled trees would be dragged down there. Then teams would strip them down and roll them into the river. Then they'd be bundled up and towed out to the sawmills. The outpost sits on top of the old workers' campsite. I know it might seem trivial, but can you take a look at the trash can and make sure that it's locked? It's a bear-proof trash can with a tricky catch. I don't want to take...
Trash can. Oh, okay. Cool, it's even modernized.
People often struggle to lock these heavy-duty trash cans. But if they leave it just a little bit open, all sorts of trouble can come sniffing around. I think we got lucky this time. Thanks for taking care of that. Oh, one last thing. Before you move on, can you take a look at the firewood inside the cabin? Damn, this is bad news. These logs have all the signs of a beetle infestation. Let me see if I can check in with the hunters who must have cut the firewood. I have the number for their satellite phone in the log somewhere. I'll get back to you.
Alrighty.
I just found the number. I knew I had
Yeah, I
it here
got trampled by
somewhere.
moose a couple
I'll give the
times.
hunters who stayed here a call and see what they have to say. I'll call you back in a moment after I've landed.
Welcome to Alaska. I'm in Alaska.
No answers from the hunters yet. I'll keep trying. There's an outpost in the forest to your northwest. If you follow the trail, you'll find it. I have a hunch that... Oh, phone's ringing. I'll call you back when I get some answers from these guys about where they cut the wood.
Look at that.
Head to the forest outpost in the meantime. I'll bet that's where they were.
It's hunting that, I just seen a deer in the trees.
Alaskan grizzlies are the most intimidating creatures I've ever encountered. The first time I spotted one, I instinctively checked my rifle was loaded, just in case it charged. It was over 200 yards away.
There's something in the trees right there. And I am fully zoomed in. That bear is 310 meters to 400 meters. Whoa, way up there. I need a ride to get there. Where's the locker? Oh. I already said everything's inside. Distant cruises. Saving up to 16K. Amazing sight. Nice. Oh. What the heck? Where is that? Oh. I almost hit a deer with this too yesterday. Cool. Oh, I don't have money. Oh. Plains bison. Holy cow. This is the road, right? Yeah, this is the road. I'll just go straight up the mountain. Oh, this is the road. Where was I going? Gold cap blocks. Oh, blocks trail.
I had a chat with the hunters who stopped the logs and found Foggy Point. Turns out that the cabin is made out of firewood, so they'd gone looking for a fallen tree to carve up. We were now in the same forest they were when they found our beetle-infested tree. Hey, I see you near the forest outpost. Once you get up there, take a look in the cabin. There should be a
Alright.
backpack.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Peter.
When you find
Our
it,
puppeteer.
just grab the
Good
whole
night.
pack.
Yeah. He said grab something. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by again. Oh. I thought he said look at the wood pile. Discover this place first. So I'll go back to check out this thing. I just wanted to get a couple things on the map. Actually, I should go discover this place real. Wait, no, that's not a cabin. Go to the logs. Mission log. Pick up backpack. Oh.
That's the one. Once you're done at the outpost, take a look in the surrounding forest. Can you find any fallen trees in that area? The spruce bark beetles are a massive threat to Alaska's spruce forests at the moment. We haven't been hit as badly compared to some other Alaskan state parks, but I think that it may be time for a quarantine. Okay, so once you find a fallen tree, I want you to take a look at its bark. Does it look healthy? If so, it's probably not the tree we're looking for. This is the one. Okay, in that pack you should have a canister of paint and a nozzle attachment. Use them to paint a big pink X on the tree. And let's take a look around to make sure the beetles haven't started to spread. If you see a spruce in the immediate vicinity of the fallen tree, mark it. And our forestry team will come out and take care of it. If it's untouched, they can just spray it with pesticides to protect it. If it's already infested, then they'll cut it down and haul it away for burning. Great job. I hope we don't need to cut these trees down, but it's the small price to pay to contain the beetles. There we go. Another tree marked. This reminds me of my summer breaks when I was a kid, helping out my dad at work. He was a tree surgeon down in Washington State.
Deck.
I used to resent him for making me go out there and work while my friends played back home. Eventually, those trips also included hunting lessons, and that made them my favorite parts of the summer. That should do. I'll get in touch with the foresters. They can investigate the area and cut down what they need to. I'll make sure that they also pick up the firewood at Loggers Point. Don't want to take any chances. Thanks for taking care of this. It's becoming a full-on phobia of mine that these beetles are going to destroy the forest here. We sprayed pesticides across the western edge of the forest as a preventative measure earlier this month. But any new chemicals in the air, soil, or water make me uneasy.
Cool.
In the same bag that you found the paint, there should be some plastic sample containers. Could you bring them out to the wetlands? Muskeg is the word we use up here in Alaska.
Where'd I leave my four-wheeler? Oh, okay. Not too far. Is my door open? Cool. Oh. Oh, that's what I need. I could save up maybe next time.
You're going to be grabbing some samples out there. So one of our research teams can test the pesticides to make sure they aren't having any effect on the ecology. This was actually my wife Sandy's idea. She runs the Yukon Valley Nature Center, so she's working closely with a visiting research team.
Do talk lots.
Welcome to Yukon Valley's wetlands. The last time I brought both of my daughters here to spot birds, they told me that all the bird spotting in the world wasn't worth the smell. Turned out that a bear had left a rotting moose carcass in the summer sun. I decided to spot birds somewhere else, just in case the bear came back for seconds. Watch your footing at the water's edge. It can be easy to slip and fall in. Just fill one of the containers you have with water. Pesticides we're using on the forest to prevent beetle infestation are effective, but I still have my doubts about the effects on other wildlife. The flats are one of our most biodiverse regions, so I can't risk introducing anything dangerous into the water or the bird chase. samples from the water beside the forest first. We sprayed a section of the forest's western edge last month, so I want to know if anything has changed since then. Nicely done. First time I was there, I misjudged how stable the edge of a pond was and ended up with one leg knee-deep in the water. I was a rookie at the time, and luckily nobody saw it happen. Can you grab a second sample from a body of water slightly further away from the forest? Great. That should do for water samples. Next up, I need you to find me some animal droppings in this region. The muskeg is a hotbed of animal activity, so you should find droppings quite easily. If the pesticides have drifted out to the flats, I want to know if it's making it into the food chain. It's been a month since we sprayed, so there's been plenty of time for the pesticides to get out here.
Whoosh. Oh. Back this out. Whoosh. I'll spot it up here. I can go back to here. And unlock all of this map. Because it don't look that big. It's just a little square and I got most of it just starting. So I'll go unlock all that. I better unlock this cabin real quick, so I could fast travel over there. And once I get over there, I'll just fast travel back to the other place and unlock all that place. Look for all the animals. Getting to moose concrete. Oh, I forgot to scout. Yeah. That's okay. I have a hard time spelling too. Sometimes I have a hard time talking.
That's what we're looking for. Perfect. Could you find a sample from a different species as well? It's better to grab a larger sample size while you're already there.
Hey, well, bird shot. I'm not going that way. Or it's going the way I'm going. So I can do about that. Where the heck? Oh,
That should do it. Now we'll be able to tell if anything larger than a fly is ingesting chemicals that we should be worried about. It's hard work wading through the mudslide.
hold on, I'm almost there.
Drop the samples off. I can easily pick them up. Oh, I just remembered. I've been speaking with my wife about the work you're doing, and she mentioned a few tasks that she has on her plate that I think you could help her with. I gave her your number, so expect to hear from her. She's working on some very important studies at the moment. Hang on a second. I'm getting a call. Okay on that. Slight change of plans. Before you drop off the sample, I need you to grab a hatchet from the outpost at the western edge of the flat.
Hey, I'm already there. I'm one step ahead of you, bro.
We have a bit of a situation out in the northwest corner of the reserve, and you're perfectly placed to take care of it. It looks like storms have weakened the roots of a tree, which is about to collapse onto the train tracks.
Where is it?
You got the hatchet? Great. I hope our visitors haven't been using it to open their beans. You're gonna need a nice sharp edge. It's small, but it should do the job. There's a lake just to the north of the flats. I'll be flying over it on my way home. If you drop that stuff off there, I can jump out, grab it, and get it to one of our ecological research teams today, instead of you having to walk around with a bag full of droppings and swamp water.
Whoa. Oh, thanks. Oh, it wouldn't let me go down the hill. What the heck? Oh, there's a road right there. I know. When the daily missions come out, right there, huh? Dang, I have to buy a bike again. Let's use this one. This is the place I want to unlock right off anyway. Oh! I'm just gonna follow this way. Like, ow. I gotta see where I gotta go around this lake. Oh. Look at us over here. Oh. Yeah. Passing that. Oh my god, that tree. There's one. Oof. I want to go this way anyway, so I could hit that tree right there. Yeah, I'll hunt when I'm done, when I'm ready. Thanks though. Sorry for boring watching me drive around and unlock the missions, but it's free money and it's free XP. And if I'm gonna get guns, I have to do all these to get easy money. Oh, my baseball card? You're talking about that one with the kind of like the holograph one? The old Denver Broncos one? That one? Yeah, that's the holographic one. Hold on, I'll look at it. I'll grab it. Yeah, it's a Broncos one. Yeah, it's a Bobby Humphrey. Hold on, I'll grab it. Yeah, not much it's worth, but pretty cool one, huh? Really old school one. That's why I liked it. First holograph one I seen like that too. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a great day. Hold on, I got like a million cards I gotta go through. Oh my god. Yeah, I have a lot of cards. Hold on. I'm still looking. La. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, it is a Bobby Humphrey. It's a Game Breakers, and it's a Denver Broncos. It's a upper deck, and yeah, it looks in pretty good condition. GB3, it says on the top left. I don't know how much it's worth. I could Google it with my phone real quick. Hold on. Grab my phone. Oh, it's not even worth that much. On eBay, it says you could buy it for like $1.69, $2. I just liked it because it's the first holographic card I got, and it's a Bobby Humphrey card, so I lucked out. Yeah, I really like it though. I kind of thought it would be worth a little bit more, like at least $2. Sorry it took so long. I just had a whole bunch of cards to go through, and I finally found it. Yeah, I like it. I think my most favorite card though was the Hulk card I got. It's 3 of 9, and my unopened Kobe Bryant cards, unopened pack of Kobe Bryant, 2 cards unopened, NBA 2K17 cards. Yeah, I didn't open those. I knew he was gonna be a legend, so I didn't want to open them and let the air destroy it. I mean, degrade the value. Possible like fingerprint oils and everything. Oh my god, what was this doing? What's it to do? Drop samples. Photograph the landscape from the frontier visitor outpost with the bridge included. There's a bridge? That's a bridge? I thought that was a train track. Huh. Yeah, I thought that was a train track. Spotted caribou in the Crimson Plain. Spotted bison at the Crimson Plain. Okay, now we're getting into hunting. Oh my god. Pick up, drop off samples. Yeah, I'm gonna fast travel there. Lucky I unlocked that place, huh? He wants me to go there. Lucky I unlocked this place. Lucky you told me to, CJ. Oh my god. Thank you for that. Oh, I forgot to put everything inside on this reserve.
Samples ready for pickup? Fantastic. I'll be over that way as soon as I can. I really appreciate the assistance. Hunting for droppings and wading into swamp water might not be glamorous or exciting, but it's part of a massive effort to maintain the balance of life out here. It makes a big difference. You ready to head out to the tracks? Just knowing that tree is hanging over the train track is making me anxious. It's a little bit of a hike, but it's worth it to see the rail bridge. Let me know once you've found the tree. With any luck, it won't take you long to clear it out of the way.
Look at that. I had $500 when I started. Started doing all these missions, and now I got $8,701. Right over there. Yeah, right. Oh my God, is it snowing? It's snowing. Cool. I'm not hunting right now, so it doesn't really matter. I will do all these ones though. Let's see, get XP, unlock a place where animals are.
We're getting close to the tree that's threatening to fall on its tracks. I'm guessing it was loosened in a recent storm. Yukon Valley tends to get a few lightning storms this summer, but we do a thorough job of preparing. So we only saw a couple of small fires that went out on their own. I've only ever seen one landslide in person, and that was from the air. Even from up there, it was a shocking display of natural force. It was all I could do to land the plane before the storm overtook me. Some of my team are still recording the aftereffects of the storm. I've heard reports of huge trees with deep roots that are now at precarious angles and might need to be cut down. We're lucky to have such isolated incidents. Other reserves have reported landslides. It's hard to tell what caused this tree to tip over. I guess the big question is how to do this properly. But I trust you to get the job done. I hope you can make do with a hatchet. Great work out there. The train is behemoth. I honestly don't think a single tree would be more than dented in a collision. But I'd rather not take the chance than risk a serious accident. Speaking of the train, it's due to pass by at any moment. I'd stay clear of the tracks if I were you. Keeping that railroad open is a big responsibility for us. Not only is it essential for a lot of trade items, but the bridge brings tourists in from all over the place. I'd like a good picture of the bridge, one that wasn't put on our website. See if you can snap it while the train is passing over. That'd look great. That looks like a good spot to take the photo. I used to come out to this corner of the reserve with my family. We'd spend long weekends camping, and I'd teach my youngest daughter, Tara, how to shoot. My older daughter, Deanna, was still an angry teenager who needed convincing to take part in any activity. She'd always be laughing and having fun by the end of the trip, though. Those trips are some of my favorite memories. It brought us all closer as a family. Being alone together. Here's me talking about my family vacations when I can't even remember the last time I had dinner with my wife. Her birthday was what? A month ago? I think I'm probably overdue to take her out somewhere nice.
Thought he said a train was coming. What the heck? Liar.
That's the shot you needed. Whether it's through a camera lens or a rifle scope, you know how to take aim and shoot. I see you got the train in there too. Wonderful. I'll send this picture over to Sandy. Her team takes care of the Yukon Valley website. And we're in business. Good. I'll let our researchers know they're welcome to visit when they're ready. Of course, you can sleep here and restock your supplies, just like any other outpost. Next up, head over to an outpost that we're replacing. Not too far from where you are just now. The cabin was lost in the Ps5 forest fire 2 years ago. And we're in the process of replacing it with a temporary trailer, equipped with some more modern facilities. Due to the level of damage that was sustained by this area as reserve, it has attracted several researchers who would like to perform long-term studies in the region. The Ps5 Forest will host our first research outpost trial. Oh, and in case you're unaware, Ps5 is a native word for wolf. The fire destroyed part of the forest, but the wolves are still out there. I'd make sure you keep your rifle fully loaded at all times while you're wolf hunting. I look forward to your call when you find the outpost.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I'm not hunting right now. I'm doing all these missions so I can get easy money and then buy a new rifle for all this big game. Unlocking all of this so I know where to go when I get my rifle. Remember, I started with $500. After this mission, I'm gonna go out and do a hunt because it's an outpost. So I'm gonna do a hunt after this outpost. Hopefully, it'll give me enough to buy a new gun because he just gave me $4,000 for taking that. Oh my god. I went up the wrong mountain. Oh, kay Puslia. Yeah, this sure does look like Alaska.
I saw the fires tore through that forest, and I still struggle to accept just how quickly the landscape had transformed into smoldering ash. Believe it or not, we got lucky. It could have been a lot worse. Maybe lucky isn't the right word. We lost too much. This is the Basri Memorial Outpost. Or at least it will be, once you get it up and running. Ranger Crawford has left the supplies that we need for the finishing touches. He was going to set it up himself, but his wife went into labor just as he got here, so he had to rush back to town. The workstations look like they're ready to go. If this trial goes well, we might see more researchers setting up camp across the reserve. For now, though, let's get things powered up. The supplies will include fuel for the generator. Just stick a little fuel in the generator and fire it up. And we're in business.
Oh,
I'll let our researchers know they're welcome to visit when they're ready. Of course, you can sleep here and restock the supplies, just like any other outpost.
what?
The outpost is just the first part of our restoration efforts. The supplies should contain a couple of things that you're going to need for your next job. Planting new saplings. Take the bag of spruce saplings and the shovel, and let me mark a spot for you on your map.
Yeah, you don't have to watch. I told you that yesterday and day before and day before that.
It's a tough road ahead for this part of the reserve. The fire burnt away a huge chunk of the forest. But with any luck, a program of replanting will gradually bring life back. I hope to see it happen in my lifetime.
Just never mind. You don't have to argue with people on the
I was in
people you don't know
during the night of the fire. We predicted
over
a few
nothing.
spots as potential fire sites, and we're doing our best to prepare. But there were too few of us, too much ground to cover. I sent most of the team away when the storm rolled over. It was getting too dangerous. You're in the right spot. I haven't been out to that corner of the reserve for quite a while now. Three saplings should be enough for now. Can you see the shell of the old tree? It was the first casualty when it was struck by lightning and went up in flames.
Oh, I mean, what? Grizzly bear. Boy.
We lost more trees that night. It took less than 5 minutes for the blaze to take hold and travel towards us. Our rookie trooper. Patrick! Where are you? A part of me knew straight away that we'd lost him. I wanted to go further in and look for him, but the fire was impenetrable. The wall of heat was advancing and I couldn't stay there. I just made it out before the fire consumed where I'd been standing seconds before. We went back as soon as the fires had died down and started looking. We found him, but it was as we'd feared. The The outpost here is dedicated to him. We all take a special interest in overseeing the restoration of the area where we lost him. Naturally, it was a tough time for the whole team, but it brought us closer together. We supported each other and Brassery's family. You do what you can, right? We devoted ourselves to our work, and we work to ensure it never happens again. Today's undertaking to replace lost trees is another step in revitalizing Teton Forest. On my last flyby, I definitely saw some movement down there. Can you scout around for tracks in the burnt forest? I'm keen to see what animals are returning to the region.
Hey, cool. Now I can go hunting. I can go buy a rifle. Hi, Terrence. I'm just about to jump on GTA, but I was just buying a gun. Should be good on that. Join on what? Oh, yeah. Even tomorrow, maybe, if I'm on there. I was thinking about playing tomorrow. Got my new rifle, though. All ready for tonight after GTA. What is this? thought I put it on my wheel. Oh, okay. Oh, you could save different loadouts. I'll take that off. That. Oh, take that one off. Save loadout. Level 3. Where? Go with this loadout. And this shotgun. It's not letting me select my inventory. Oh, I already put that on there. Wheel. Right there. Equip. Cancel. Where'd my 270 go? Oh, hotkeys. Okay. Oh, dumb. That's just. Oh, okay. I get it now. On my rifle here, so I'm gonna move this. Yeah, my rifle. Okay. 12 gauge. 243. Right there. Shotgun. Alright. Got all that figured out. Ready for it after GTA. I'm gonna switch games. Bye. Thanks for hanging out watching this game.